Ladies and gentlemen, my name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some rumors to talk about, a little bit of speculation, and also potentially hints from Masuda. So we're going to go through all that stuff today. Before we get into that, though, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you all to hit that like button down below, show it some love, and also do make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. It would be appreciated if you do enjoy kind of Pokemon rumor videos, that sort of stuff. Just generally Pokemon content, you will get it from this channel. I'll be providing different sort of content, not just rumors, you know, I do other stuff. Yesterday we did a fan game showcase video, which I haven't done in ages, which, by the way, you guys should check out. It's not really doing too hot. It's actually performing pretty shit, to be frankly honest, in terms of YouTube views. It's not doing too great. Let's just put it like that. It's doing pretty awful, actually, if I'm going to be frankly honest. But the people did watch it, though. Thank you so much. It does help out. It does go a long way, and it is appreciated because it was a video that I put a lot more effort into than, you know, my usual general daily, you know, day-to-day stuff. So any, you know, single view is appreciated. It goes a long way. It does help out. So thank you so much for that. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the actual information we have for today, guys. We're going to start off with this here, right here, which was sent to me by actually a lot of different people. But one of the ones that I saw here, which kind of summarized everything nicely, was Ryan Peace here, who sent this to me saying, wasn't there a rumor about an airport in Sri Lanka? Maybe they meant Singapore. And here's what basically we have those. So, Junichi Masuda right now, and there was even a post from a pretty big Nintendo website. I think it was Go Nintendo, I think, tweeted about it. Tweeted out that Masuda is apparently going on a surprise trip to you know, Singapore, which I was like, okay, that's a little bit odd. Like, why would they bring that up? Like, it doesn't seem like it's too big of a deal, right? But of course, here are tweets. Good morning, everybody. Now heading to the Haneda Airport International Terminal. Do you know where to go? Is what he's asking. And, you know, then he says, arrival at Haneda Airport's International Terminal. There was a carp streamer. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I guess it's these carps up here. And then he goes and says, I'm going to Singapore. And he blocks out everything else. 11:05 as well as what it says right there. So some people are speculating that, like, it's gonna be a big reveal on the, I guess, the 11th of, well, let me think that real quick. So January, February, March, April, May. That would be May. That would be 11th of May, is what I guess people were speculating, because that's what one of the things that was sent to me. Not sent to me by Ryan, though, but some other person sent this to me. So shout out to that person, whoever it may be, saying maybe that, like, is meant to be a hint. But no, it can't be a hint, because there's no way, because that is when his trip is meant to be. I don't think he'd go as far. Like, I'm just being honest here, guys. Like, let me be fair. There's no way that Masuda would go as far. Like, it's one thing changing his numbers and, like, having specific numbers in Pokemon Go that hint towards reveals. That's one thing. But he's not going to go and buy a plane ticket that goes at exactly, like, 11:05 just to hint that we're going to get something on 11:05. If anything, that could be a hint to when the game is releasing, which would be November the 5th. That would actually be the more logical thing here. I'm going to check. November the 5th. When would that be in terms of days? November the 5th would be a Tuesday. So, not horrible. Usually they come out around Friday, I think. So, I mean, yeah, but, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think it's really hinting anything. I mean, I do agree with the suggestion here from Ryan, though, that maybe this is supposed to be a hint towards, like, you know, the whole Sri Lanka, Singapore, you know, Southeast Asian or whatever, part of the, region part thing, you know, or just traveling to that place. Maybe it's something like that, but maybe it isn't. I actually don't know. I've got to be honest. I'm a little bit torn about this whole subject. I don't know where to put it or how to put it. I don't know, man. It's a little bit confusing. Next point here, though, is I got on board from now on to Singapore. I'm off. See you later. So, yeah, Masuda just doing his thing, you know, just being Masuda, man, honestly. It's just Masuda being Masuda. What else can I really say about it? It just is what it is. But, I don't think it really has any merit or value or anything, like, inherently intriguing about it, if I'm going to be frankly honest. So, I would say for this one, just, it is what it is, you know. It isn't anything, most likely anything, like, you know, over the top or hinting towards anything. Like, not everything Masuda tweets or every time Masuda goes somewhere means something. If anything, maybe he's going to Singapore for a promotional event, or maybe there's going to be, you know, maybe he's going to do some sort of, like, promotional deal right over there and something like that. Maybe we'll get a trailer because he's going over there and he's going to do something, or maybe there's an event in Singapore that's happening. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of different things, man. There's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things like this could mean. But also, most likely what it means is nothing. So, I'm going to be just honest about that. Now, next thing, though, he was sent to me by John. This is another rumor. And he says, this totally seems so BS, man. But want to know what you think. And I'll give you my opinion. I can open up the image, though. So, it's a bit of it's one of those that says, like, legit leak, and then he just lists a bunch of information. So we're going to read through the info pretty quickly here. It's a big chunk of it, so let's go through it. Starter file typings are water/ghost, fire/fighting, and grass/rock, which sounds like, you know, all the other ones we heard. I think I repeat that wording every time. Evolutions, Gen 8 brings new evolutions from past gens, such as Gen 4 did. New evolutions, Gen 1, Arbok, Eevee, alright, nothing too wrong with that. Gen 2, Zadu, Corsola, Sudowoodo, Quagsire, Macargo, wait. New evolutions? Oh, new evolutions. I was thinking pre-evolutions. Okay. So, Zadu, Corsola, Sudowoodo, Quagsire, Macargo, Noctowl, Girafarig. Okay, these are actually one Pokemon that I personally want to see get, like, you know, another evolution. I think Macargo could easily have been worked out as, like, a Mega Evolution, but they never did that, so just a normal evolution will be fine. Then we got Gen 3, which, by the way, this lighting is, like, really going to my eyes. Then we got Gen 3, Mightyena, Chimecho, Gens 4 to 7, no evolutions, okay. New evolution for Eevee, which is a rock typing. That would make sense with the rumor we saw. That rumor suggested a potential flying... I mean, what am I saying rumor? I'm talking about Pyuk, the Pyuk rumor, right? Because the Pyuk rumor suggested a possibility to get a flying or rock type evolution, which would also make sense. And also, my phone keeps popping up because there's, like, new stuff being announced randomly from, like, about other games. But, yeah, so, as for this one, I mean, fair enough. Spirit Armor. After collecting a certain number of Meltans, the player can construct the Spirit Armor in the Armor Factory that can be only applied to your starters, Zoroark or Mewtwo. It boosts its stats like a Mega Evolution, but the player has only one armor to put in a Pokemon of his choice, and it does not change Pokemon's typing, which, fair enough. Gameplay. New status, Fear. We heard that one before. He's just stealing other people's, like, kind of stuff they said. New status was Fear, lowers accuracy, and makes stab moves do normal damage. After beating the Elite Four, the player travels to Curryway Town in Kalos through the train from the central city of Galar. Okay. New HM. I'm not even going to try to read that, it's too hard. Is a fire type, 50 base power, 50% to lower special defense. New item, unknown name, lets you rebattle trainers like Versus Seeker. Alright, seems like it's just kind of taken from some other rumors. Evil Team uses Zeraora. The player can get it later in the game once their base gets destroyed. Fair point. In some point, the Foggy Forest gets burnt. Alright. Legendary. The legendary unknown name is a wolf that receives a sword/shield evolution in a similar way that Kyurem evolves in Gen 5, which actually would make sense. I'm talking about the connections between Gen 5 and possibly Galar, how they both seem to have a lot of dragon imagery, and how both regions do make sense in terms of history. And I mean, if Galar is the UK, the people of, you know, Unova should be related to them, because the people of the, you know, United States are directly related to the people of the UK, right? Because, you know, it was people from the UK that, you know, left the UK to, you know, to settle there and colonize, you know, the United States, and it became their own people eventually. But yeah, so they have a clear connection there, you know, in real history. And if, you know, Galar is really based on the UK, which it most likely is, I mean, definitely is, then, you know, there should be a connection between the two people, in a logical sense. Now, next thing, though, is that location. A cave west to the central city. Not sure what that means. Is that what the legendaries, okay. Map details. So, map details. Cities are explored in a strange order. Okay, that doesn't seem too off. I mean, you got the weird, like, train tracks leading all over the place. The northeast city of the map is stranded from the rest of the cities due to rivalry. It is accessible after obtaining... God damn, I got something in my eye. It is accessible after obtaining all the badges. Contains the Pokemon League and offers many activities in post-game. The Foggy Forest west to the starting town is accessible early in the game. We found a house of a woman that moved there due to accusations of being a witch. Oh, it's gonna be witch hunting, dude. Shit. That's going to be actually really interesting how they pull that off. I do wonder how they're going to pull that off, man. I'm sorry about, like, my eyes. They're just kind of like... This light, man. This light, dude. I gotta have something like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to be a ninja now, okay? I'm a ninja from now on. Alright, let's read this. So, the cities, the Foggy Forest west to the starting town is accessible early in the game, where you find a house of a woman that moved in there due to accusations. Gyms in order are grass, rock, flying, dark, steel, water, ice, fairy. Okay. I don't see any water. Oh, I do see water right there. Steel, water, ice. Okay. Evil Team's headquarters is a massive underground base under the snowy mountains, which sounds pretty reasonable. So yeah, I don't know. I think most likely fake rumor. It's pretty big, too much information and that sort of stuff. It just also repeats a lot of other people's info. So most likely fake. I'm gonna be honest. Most likely fake. I wouldn't trust it. So that's that one. Now, the final thing for this video is this one right here. I just want to quickly debunk this. Thank you to Cody Lee for sending this my way, saying, check this out, seems interesting. So yeah, it's fake. How do we know that? Because the line work just isn't the quality of, you know, what Game Freak tends to do. Like, no offense to the artist, because it's still better than anything I could do, and it's still well drawn. But, like, the line work just isn't up to notch. Like, the feet over here, you'll notice, like, how they're really inconsistent. This, like, lightning just doesn't look like something they would make. And also, why would the text be yellow on the on like the you know, the information right there? That just makes no sense. It just makes it like impossible to see. But yeah, overall, cool design. I do like it, and I see what you went for, like having the little, like, you know, like the little dots on the feet, and then also the lightning coming out, of course, trying to play into the lightning secondary typing thing. But, like, and I get the dots is like almost like rollerblades or whatever. It's a cool concept, I will say, but it's definitely fake, though. It just isn't the same style as what Pokemon tends to do. And there are so many inconsistencies in here, like, you know, in just the drawing and all that. Also, lack of text, just a major lack of text. So, yeah, I would most likely say it's fake, and I just want to kind of mention that for you guys. So, yeah, that's going to be the general gist of it, though, guys. Sorry about my eyes being really, really wonky today. It's just that I did not have enough sleep last night. And this freaking light, dude, I need to have it on, because if I turn it off, like, if I turn it off right now, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, there you go. Like, there's going to be just a loss in quality somewhat. I mean, the camera still looks good, though. I gotta say, mad props to this camera, man, because it's handling itself very, very well, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, I gotta keep the light on whenever I'm recording just to make sure that the quality does look fine. Otherwise, it looks like a freaking, you know, dungeon in here. But yeah, either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, though. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like down below. Make sure to check out our shirt designs, which are on sale still. If you want to get yourself one, that would be appreciated. I'm gonna be getting my own ones that I bought for myself in very soon. I think they've shipped, like, yesterday or the day before yesterday. It should be here like in the next 2-3 days. Probably by Monday, Tuesday, I should have mine. So I'll be wearing them on videos from now on, that sort of stuff. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. My name is RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.